This has to be the luckiest world I've ever played through in Stardew Valley. And that's saying something, since I have well over 300 hours in this game. But I've yet to do one thing, and that is perfection, the absolute peak of this game. So, I put on my grinding mindset and started a whole new world. We're gonna start on day 7 since me, being quite smart, forgot to press the record button for the first few days. But hey, at least they weren't that eventful, right? I just cleared some land, planted seeds, got a rabbit's foot on day 5 from the Wandering Trader, did some fishing, got enough gold from the treasure chest to make a whole gold bar, and did some mining once the mines opened. Wait, I got a whole rabbit's foot on day 5 out of everything that the trader sells? Yeah, that's just the beginning of the luck I got this run. After all, I did get enough gold for a full gold bar, which is a 9% chance to drop from normal treasure chests or whatever. Now that that's all settled, let's hop straight into day 7, where my potatoes finally grew. I watered some crops, collected my gold bar, and went to check to see if the Wandering Trader had anything good, which he did not. After that, I got the community center cutscene, which I skipped because I've seen it like a million times, and read whatever this is. I bought some more parsnip seeds, then I went, did some more mining to try to get to floor 40 before the egg festival. Ended up getting my first dwarf scroll and even got an ancient seed, until I got to floor 35 before calling it a day. For day 8, I had the same morning routine of watching the news and watering crops. I got a letter from the wizard asking me to visit him and ran straight back to the mines, where, after clearing out almost all of floor 39, I finally made it to floor 40 around midday. So I spent some time resetting floor 41 to grind some iron until I ran out of energy, and then I went to visit everyone's favorite magic man and took something that lets me talk to trees. I think I got drugged. But hey, at least now I can start on the community center where I donated the very first bundle and realized I forgot Lewis's birthday. Starting day 9, I made my first scarecrow. I also harvested some parsnips until I headed back to the mines where, oh my, I reset floor 40 till I ran out of energy, then donated the dwarf scroll and the ancient seed and planted that immediately. Nothing else notable happened, so I went to bed. Day 10, I watered the crops and, you guessed it, went back to mining. What? Once I was out of energy, I finally talked to Sebastian, which was the last person I needed to meet in the valley. Planted some carrot seeds I got earlier and called it a night. Day 11 was raining, so after harvesting my parsnips, I started fishing, trying to get some catfish since they're worth a lot of money. I then fished for literally the rest of the day and made a few more sprinklers and went to sleep. Day 12, I officially never had to water my crops again because of how much I've been mining, and I made like one, two, three, about 13 sprinklers or so. I also checked the Wandering Merchant and then fished for the rest of the day until, yeah, I got quite a good chest here. I kept fishing for money until day 13 finally arrived. Day 13 was the infamous Egg Festival. I picked up my carrots and headed into town. I bought about 40 strawberry seeds and started the event. I'll be honest, Not my finest egg festival, but hey, still came out with a dub. I quickly planted those seeds and then called it a day. Day 14 was a Sunday, so I went and checked the traveling merchants, but alas, nothing useful. I then accepted a monster slaying quest and got a backpack upgrade. I then got more seeds for the community center and was so close to buying that iridium rod, but I just settled for the fiberglass. I then finally remembered someone's birthday for once and planted the seeds that I got. After that, I killed a bunch of frost jellies and made it to floor 50 in the mines. Not much else happened that day, so on to tomorrow. Day 15 was the start of salmonberry season, so I spent a good chunk of the day gathering and foraging. I also went to Clint's to commission a pickaxe upgrade. I also spent some of the day fishing and found Lewis to get my reward. Day 16, I got more salmon berries and kept fishing. I then visited Gunther and donated a bunch of things, and did more fishing. Once I finished, I got this cutscene with Linus, which is really wholesome, man. Honestly, I love how it shows how much of a good person Gus is. Like, man, I wish we got more cutscenes with this guy. On day 17, I headed to Robin's and got myself a coop. I then got my pickaxe and went straight back to fishing and... oh my god. I got a fire quartz from a chest, which means I officially have everything I need to complete every bundle for the boiler room in the community center. That is, if I had it unlocked. I then did some more mining and reached floor 55, and even got a dwarf scroll 4, which was the last one I needed. I finished the day with collecting my last salmonberry and gave me a total of 76. Day 18, I harvested some crops, got a sunfish, and got more seeds to try to get 5 gold star parsnips. I then went to Gunther and donated some more things, and opened a bunch of geodes, which I then donated to Gunther as well. I also got some copper bars and rushed to Clint's to upgrade my axe. I saw some bubbles, decided to fish for a little bit. Turns out it was also Pam's birthday, so I indulged her in an unhealthy addiction. I then finished the day by donating some things to the community center. Day 19, Jody asked me for a cauliflower, which I totally remembered, and I checked the traveling trader, but alas, the red cabbage seed continues to elude me, so I secluded myself to the mines and ended up with 3 whole glow rings. I got to floor 67 until I ran out of energy. My axe was ready on day 20 when I woke up, and it turns out my coop was ready too. So I hoped Marnie was working today. Luckily, she was. I named my first chicken Cluck Norris, and my second chicken Cluck Kent. I then got my axe and totally remembered that it's Shane's birthday, as well as accepted a slaying quest, which I then violated the Geneva Convention and indulged Shane in an unhealthy addiction. Surely he's in a proper mental state and this won't bite me in the butt later. I then collected my reward from the wizard and headed home. Day 21 was our first strawberry harvest. Well, it was also Sunday, so you know what that means. And I actually did get something useful too. Now I don't need to buy a pomegranate tree. I then went to Piers, bought a few more seeds, fished a smallmouth bass because Shane wanted it. I also visited Lewis's house because the ticket I got and it gave me 12 carrot seeds. I gave Shane his fish and fished for the rest of the day. Ooh, an emerald. Day 22 started with Demetrius asking me if he can use my cave. Of course, I chose bats. There was also a bunch of stuff ready to harvest, so I picked it all up and then I fished, and fished, and fished, and fished, and fished until I ran out of energy. And after foraging the rest of the day, I went to sleep. Day 23 was raining for once, so I spent the day trying to get an eel. I forgot they were a night fish, so I was basically here all day. I turned in the eel to the community center and forgot I had chickens, so I went to check on them, and they were fully grown and gave me my first eggs. So, after making a few mayonnaise machines, I called it a night. My chickens were mad at me on day 24 because I forgot to get hay. I then harvested a bunch of carrots and a green bean, and then cleaned up the farm a bit as I waited for the flower dance to begin. I then talked to everyone and didn't ask anyone to dance with me because I'm scared of rejection. That was a wonderful experience. Anyways, I checked the cave and it actually had a few berries, so I'll just call it a day and cry to sleep. Day 25 was a much better day since my strawberries grew. Cut down a few more trees for wood and went to visit Robin to make a barn. I took a quest for more pest control, and headed to the bookseller to see what he's about. Jeez, he's expensive. But hey, at least I got a price catalog. I then headed to the mines. Once I killed enough slimes, I went and found Lewis to get my reward. I ran out of energy cleaning up the farm, so I went to sleep early. Day 26 was raining, and I finally got the cauliflowers that I planted a while ago. I went to the community center and donated it instantly. I then went and hoped that Marnie was working today because I still don't have any hay. And hey, she's working, great. And it's Friday, so let's check the merchant, and yeah, nothing good. I then went back to the community center and completed the whole boiler room in one grand spree. Man, these dudes are so cute. I then cleaned up the farm until I ran out of energy. I then went on a killing spree for mines, for a quest, and of course it's too late to get my reward. Oh well, time to sleep. I'm sure that nothing magical will happen tonight anyways. Oh hey, would you look at that? Something magical. Day 27 was another rainy day, so you know what that means. Fishing! But I also got my reward from Lewis and got a peach sapling from the prize counter. I also walked in on a rather uncomfy argument. Well, back to fishing. I even got another lucky chest with the same sword. It was also Emily's birthday, so I got her a gift. A little bit more fishing never hurt anyone, right? I also got Linus a bream that he wanted too, so yay, more money. I also made a preserves jar because I've gotten so much roe. And once the day ended, it looks like Mr. Key decided to carpet bomb the whole valley like he's Santa. That's weird. And it's Sunday. So tell me, what you got? Jeez, that's expensive. Money was working today, so I bought a couple cows. Say hi to Milkshake. And Big Mac. I also tried to get deeper in the mines and made it to floor 80. And then finally, that'll be all for spring. Thank you so much for watching till the end of the video. It means a lot to me, so remember to like the video. And hey, if you want to see Summer, then hit that subscribe button. And I'll see all of you guys later.